Hello, welcome to the Arcscast. I'm Mike, and I'm joined by JJ,
Hello.
Kevin,
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Hannah,
Hello.
and our special guest, who's not so special, Seth or Sleep Upside Down. I don't even know. What one do you want us to call you?
Seth is fine, but
Seth
thanks,
upside
I
down.
guess.
Seth Upside Down, Sleep Upside Seth. Okay.
All of the above. Let's just go with it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we have a bunch of crap to talk about now that Kev's got he's got last week's topics and this week's topics that he wanted to mention.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess we'll start with one of Kev's topics. Kev, what do you want to start with today?
Oh, fantastic that you asked. Okay, so, have you guys heard that the new Spider-Man movie, right? You know how in the old ones and every other Spider-Man in the world has always had underwear on, right? And the outside suit, like over the suit.
Sorry? What?
No,
You guys know what Spider-Man is?
I know what Spider-Man is, but his
I don't think
never had
Spider-Man
underwear
does,
on
does
it.
he?
I think it does.
Yeah.
It's just Superman.
Yeah, Superman
Oh,
and
shit, I mean
Batman
Superman.
did too.
He
Didn't
meant Superman. I clicked on the article and he meant Superman.
I meant Superman, everybody.
Yeah.
Spider-Man never had tights. So, yeah, I meant Superman. Don't worry about that. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, have you guys heard about that? That he's actually getting rid of the undies altogether.
So they're making a
Because-
new movie and he's not going to be wearing the red tight
Yeah, well,
whities.
no one gives a shit
Is
about
he-
the new movie. I'm just talking about everybody gives a shit about his undies, though, right?
Is he going
And-
commando?
Yeah, well,
Is he not
kind
going to wear
of.
any
what I
underwear?
noticed, I think he's just going all spandex.
What are they gonna
Nice.
do to conceal his
Well, he's
his
wearing the
manliness?
trousers still, but I mean, when you click on the link, there's
You
a
might
large
just have a gap.
bulge.
You just won't have no clothes.
That's what I was
where his
gonna say.
pants are.
Did you guys notice that he has like a really large bulge now? I think they're just like, I
They're
don't
trying
know.
to appeal to the female audience.
Mm.
Hannah, what do you think? Silence means she loves it, everybody.
I don't know what to say to that.
Right, so
Well, I just thought that was a pretty big deal.
It's the biggest
Oh yeah,
deal.
that's actually a new guy too. I think.
Can
a
they
new
not just
guy. They're
give
not
him
going to
a
use
big
the old
belt?
guy. The last Superman movie was like 20
What?
years ago.
No. What about Daniel Craig? Was it he Superman one?
What?
Yeah,
Sorry?
like in 2006.
Where
What?
are you getting
No.
these sources from?
What are you talking?
Wikipedia, man. That's where he gets all his stuff
That's
from.
where
What
he
are you
gets his
talking
stuff
about?
from. Daniel Craig was never Superman.
What are you talking? Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He's the best Superman. What are you guys kidding me?
Daniel Craig, Superman.
Yes,
I
there it is.
really
There it
wouldn't
is.
know.
Okay, here we go. Related.
I'm not a big
This is
Superman
on the
buff.
story. All right, you can link this in the description of the video, the podcast, right here. Daniel Craig beat Superman.
Beat Superman. Where does that say he was Superman?
Well,
I googled it. It says he beat Superman and Pyroman or something to be Casino Royale James Bond. So I'm assuming he beat someone who acted as Superman to get the role as James Bond.
Well, it's all the same, really. He was.
Wow, what a startup for the podcast. Bloody hell.
Oh my god.
Basically, the moral of the story is that Superman should continue to wear red pants.
Yeah.
Or just a massive belt.
Or a massive belt that covers his massive
Genital area.
genital region.
Bald.
That was beautiful, I have to say.
Thank you for
Yeah.
that, Kev.
Speaking the truth.
I don't really know what we could follow that up with, honestly.
Nor do I.
Segway.
No, don't do that whole segue thing.
Sorry.
That ruins it. Right, so moving on from that.
Seth,
How do you move
Yeah,
on from that?
On Seth's list, he has that they're making a Batman board game. Speaking of,
Oh, Batman for not Superman. Batman Arkham City board game has been announced for 2013. Pretty cool.
Is he going to be like Monopoly?
I have no idea. I don't know at all.
Like Monopoly.
Are there gonna be game pieces?
I would assume so, but I only
Yes,
saw a
yes,
glance
yes!
at
how
the
do you have a
article.
board game without game pieces?
No, everything's all electronic. Have you guys seen the new Monopoly?
Can I just point out that
I
it's
have
not...
it. I have it right here. Monopoly electronic version or some shit like that.
Is
And
it like chip
what
and
it
pin?
comes with? What?
Yeah, but it still has game
Is it like
pieces.
credit cards?
No, it doesn't. It just comes with a calculator, right? And a couple credit cards.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
what I've
just
got.
it's all electronic. Yeah, there's no game.
But
pieces,
how do you
right?
know where you are?
What have you got? You've even got a board.
Yeah,
Are you sure you're not just looking at a calculator?
With Monopoly written on it.
It's just like without a banker, no
Um,
banker.
Yeah, the point is
Well-
it's got an electronic banker, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
Ugh.
surely you still need the pieces if you want to move around the board.
maybe I'm just
Yeah.
missing the pieces.
I
To
think you are.
it.
Did you buy it second
Should get
hand,
on
or
it.
did you just lose the pieces immediately?
Oh no, a friend just handed it over to me. He's like, "Here, take this. Don't want it. Ran out of batteries. Here you go."
And
Just take
player pieces.
Yeah, he forgot to give those then. I'll just use the Batman pieces from
Yeah,
your game.
so
or
what
whatever.
actually like, do you know at all anything about the game?
I don't. I just saw. I glimpsed an IGN article about it, and I didn't read much about it. I was actually a little bit more focused on the Halo 4 multiplayer map packs.
Ugh.
Yeah?
Wow.
I don't know anything about it. So
Well, they've announced 3 of them. The first one is scheduled to come out December 10th, so really soon, actually.
pretty cool.
That's cool.
There you go, guys. Make sure you pick that up. We're not sponsored by them, so you don't have to.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Sponsored by Heinz Ketchup.
We are sponsored by Heinz Ketchup.
But speaking
Yeah.
of board games and specifically Monopoly.
Oh.
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 At college at the moment, which is college as in what is it in American
Technically,
terms?
it's high
It's
school.
actually call it.
High school.
Wait, you're in high school? I thought you were like.
Technically,
20.
he's in the last year of high school. Actually, technically, if you want to, because the thing is with college in England is you go to college for there's no limit as to how many years you go to college. People can sometimes go to college for like 4 or 5 years.
Whoa.
But the age that you go there is the last 2 would be the same as you go there at 16 is when you first start going there. So like the last 2 years of high school in America. So it's different. It's not the same.
Very. Yeah. I'm
Go
so
on,
confused.
Normally, the normal time is supposed to be 2 years, but some people go for 3 or 4, sometimes 5.
Wow.
So you
Hours.
guys call university, or you call college university, and
Correct.
university is still university also.
Yeah, I don't quite know what the
Um,
difference is in America between university and college, but anyway.
There isn't.
I'm studying ICT at college, and I've got a unit that I have to create a game, and I'm creating a Monopoly-like game, but it's got a theme.
What is
It's Manopoly.
it? Wow.
For men.
Monopoly.
You should actually see if you can find licensing and sell that.
Monopoly.
I don't know if I'll be able to.
What?
but-
I'm just kind of confused. What would the pieces be on this?
Well,
Penis.
I've
Yeah.
maybe
a muscle
not
car.
for college
Pair
project.
of trousers.
But for like the stations, well, the stations are my local stations, train stations.
Really manly, isn't it?
Yeah. You've got things like there are restaurants, so you've got McDonald's,
Manly.
KFC, and Burger King.
Manly and manly.
Yeah.
Incredibly manly.
Especially Burger King. Because it's the king.
Because he's a king,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's rare that a king would be a woman.
Yep.
Of course.
Can't have
In
no
which
wimpy.
she would be a queen.
Yeah, no wimpy. No, you don't want wimpy.
No. I win these for
Mm-mm.
Good job.
Wimpos.
Wimpy? I don't know if
You
wimpy in
should
the States.
TJ
do you?
Fridays.
What the fuck is
Just-
wimpy?
Wimpy is like
Wimpy
a basically if you want to pay the same amount as a McDonald's but basically be eating feces, then I'd go to Wimpy.
Yeah.
No!
If you like to eat feces, Wimpy is the place to go. Sponsored
Sponsored by
we're-
Wimpy.
we're- yeah.
That's their slogan.
Yeah.
crap ton of crap.
I've only ever been to Wimpy's once, and I've only ever gotten fries.
I'll be honest with you, I went to Wimpy's once when I was a kid, and I actually quite enjoyed it. But I will eat absolutely anything and enjoy
You ordered
it.
the
So.
poo-poo platter. I assume. Yeah.
Their slogan is just Wimpy, eat shit.
Eat shit and die.
Eat shit.
But go on.
I've
So,
never heard of this.
Don't worry about it, Seth. Don't worry.
What else have I got? Oh yes,
Just play along with it.
the jail. When you go to jail, it's not called jail. It's called the doghouse. So like, if
Wow.
if you have an
The
argument with
doghouse
the
is
wife,
in.
with the missus,
You should call it the couch.
yeah, like
Sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
Sleeping in the
one of the
sleeping
some
in
of
the doghouse.
The chance cards are like, forgot the missus' anniversary. Go
Go
straight
back.
to the dog bin, the doghouse.
That's great.
It's
Find 20
amazing.
quid on the floor. Best way to go.
There's things
Now,
like the pub.
surely this would be only for men to play. Be kind of.
well,
well,
yeah.
how,
You'd assume that
how are women gonna play this?
How a woman
Well-
gonna play?
they'd
Like,
well,
surely they
you'd have to
wouldn't
move the
understand.
board game into the kitchen.
Oh,
But-
wow.
JJ.
Hannah's face when you said that.
I'm sorry, Hannah.
It's
Too
okay.
much. I do look at a website that's like a manly website, not because I want to be manly, but
Is
because
it man.com?
no, it's the Lad Bible.
The Lad Bible. Wow.
Lad
Bible.
But is this? So I assume this is a computer, like a computer version of Monopoly, not like a actual making a board and stuff.
No, it will be virtual.
Will it be multiplayer? Online?
Probably not. No.
If you could make that, then you could make an Arcscraft Monopoly.
Yeah, Arxopoly.
Arxopoly, and we could put it for free
Monopoly.
download on the website and have all of the Arcscraft members as game pieces.
That'd be
the
cool.
bobbleheads.
That would be a banana.
I've always had a bobblehead.
Oh wow. Well, there you go. So you heard it here first. Arcs Monopoly is in development by JJ
Oh.
Craig Studios.
Or Monopolarx.
Or Monopol Arcs. No, I got nothing. Right.
No.
Yeah.
Speaking of Monopolarx,
What's JJ got? Where's JJ going?
Feed the Beast server.
Oh, good job. Yeah. Speaking of games related
Yeah.
to Arcs. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I see the
Segueing like a
connection.
king.
I see it.
I get a
We
band
have
of balls.
recently started a feed the Brian.
Yeah.
No, Beast is what it is. Feed the Beast server.
It's Minecraft, in case you don't
Minecraft
know.
mod. Yeah, it's like Tekkit, but not shit. Sorry to Seth who.
Hey,
is like a Tekkit server.
hey! Let's back off there. Not shit. I love Tekkit.
But Feed the Beast is a collection of amazing mods made by the guy Slowpoke. We asked him if he wanted to join the podcast, and we never got a response. So I'm gonna assume he's meant yes, and he's
Ooh.
gonna join at some point. And
He is going to be on next week, so make sure you guys continue.
we have confirmed Slowpoke.
We
will
have
be next
confirmed
week's
it.
podcast.
Right now.
No.
Also,
but,
Notch is going to be there.
Yeah. No, but you can find
the Queen.
find the IP as ftb@arcscraft.com. The Queen plays on our server along with Prince Charles. But yeah, it's great fun times. So come and join us. Yeah. So there's that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So checked it out. I played on it a little bit.
Yeah, we've
Quite
all
enjoyed
played
it.
it. We've every serve that we start, we're always pretty. I like to make sure that we have as little limits as possible. So a lot of Feed the Beast servers that you join, if they're public, they're very limited to what you can do. Like they don't allow you to make your own Mistcraft world and stuff. Frankly, I want you to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Woohoo!
Simple
Do
stuff.
what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I prefer about Feed the Beast over Tekkit is the fact that you've got this.
Yeah, I don't like EE either, which
Well,
has
yeah.
been removed in Future.
Don't they have EE3? I
No,
thought I
they
saw
don't
something
actually. I
about
thought
that
they
on-
were. I thought they were going to, but they don't seem to, which I'm not complaining about.
Is it out yet?
Apparently, there's like a super pre-release beta for EE3, so that's probably why they haven't included it.
Probably.
Because EE3 is free to distribute, so they don't even need to ask for it. So
I think it said on the website something about EE3. I haven't checked recently though.
Yeah.
But when you
Their
mentioned
website,
something
the
about
Feed the
it,
Beast website's weird and outdated, so I would ignore that personally. It says like they've got this, this, and this, but they don't.
The IP will be in the
Yeah,
description.
IP will be in the description and such.
So bring your friends.
Bring your
come play.
friends if you like it. Tell your friends. And moving on from that, I'd like to quickly take a moment to talk about the petition. I will refresh it right now to find out exactly how many signatures it has. Petition that we've discussed over the past couple of podcasts. It currently has 95,960. So by the time the podcast ends, it will have 96,000. By the time it airs, it will most likely have over 100,000. But basically,
Explain what it is.
well, I explained it last week, but I will explain again.
Explain
It's
it again,
a
bro.
petition to have the release of Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC, and a lot of people are saying that they want it done, but frankly, I want it done. I want it done well, because GTA 4 is a great game, but when they released it on PC, it wasn't done amazingly, and they released it 7 months later, which is a long time, and this time round, then they're kind of dodging a lot of discussion at the idea that it might be released on PC, so I'm worried that they're not going to release it at all. But with mods on GTA, you know, that's just amazing. So the petition will be in the description, and what the amazing thing is after we reached about 40,000 signatures, IGN posted an article about it, and that we then received... Well, IGN posted an article, GameSpot posted an article, and GameSpot also put it on their news YouTube channel. And after that happened, it just blew up, and we've gone from 40,000 like yesterday to close to 100,000 today, so that's like 60,000 more hits over the past day. We've almost reached our 100,000 goal, but go on.
Could you link? Did you say it's mentioned in a YouTube video, or did they do a YouTube video about it?
They
Yep,
did
I
a
just
YouTube
found-
video about it, specifically about our pod.
Are you going to link that
petition.
in the description?
Yeah, I'll
'Cause
link
I'd
that in
like
the
to see
description as well. Yeah, definitely. They mentioned that it was, you know, needing people's signatures and such, and what happens when it gets to 100,000. You know, it's going to get emailed to Rockstar, but we're going to keep getting more signatures even once it has reached that number. So go and sign it. Although a lot of our listeners actually come from the petition.
Yeah. Yep.
So hello to you.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello. That's how petitioners are.
I think what GTA 5 needs to do is, I mean, I'm not sure if they'd be able to release it at the same time as the console games, but even a month or maximum of 2 months after,
Well, that's
I think
exactly
would
it.
be best.
They say that they don't like the idea of releasing it on PC because it doesn't have as much of a market. But the problem is that as they release it later, people buy it on their console instead. That's why it doesn't have as much of a market.
Yeah.
They will sell more on
right.
Xbox
Yeah.
360 and PS3, and even if they release them all three at the same time, they will sell more on the consoles, but they'll sell more on PC than they would if they released it later. Because, I mean, I know I will end up buying it on both console and PC because I love GTA on the console, but I would want to mod it, and that's the thing. The big thing is modding.
Do you think that they fixed the controls for the helicopter?
On the PC.
Yeah.
JJ and I were playing it a couple of days ago, and no, they didn't.
No, do you
Fucking-
think they'll fix it in the new one?
They will. I think
Or
if they make a good, that's the thing. I hope that they do, because flying a helicopter on that was impossible.
It was a terrible port.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was terrible.
So,
Sorry,
Rockstar,
Rockstar.
if you're listening,
Rockstar, if you're listening,
sort your laugh out.
Fix it.
fix the game.
They probably,
Notch.
probably are listening, aren't they? To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they
Yeah,
wouldn't.
no, we're a huge influence, aren't we now?
Yeah, we are the leading podcast in
We
game-related
Our
content.
change.org famous now.
Yeah.
Although it's not actually showing up in popular. For
Yeah,
some
when you're
reason.
looking popular, it doesn't show up for some reason. Although
And
it
you've
is.
got people that come up with like a few hundred.
Yeah, like 250. is-
Don't
makes sense.
understand that.
No, but oh well.
Apple, if you
Petition.org.
listen.
Apple.
Apple?
What's iTunes? Is
No,
it
no,
not?
no, no, no.
Was
I mean the change.org website. On the change.org.
What? Oh, sorry. I did it, Kevin. Sorry.
Hmm.
Good job.
I'm just sure I understand that.
Anyway,
Okay.
Anyway, speaking about beaches, right?
Yeah, when we were talking about beaches
somewhere,
a second ago.
somewhere in Austria, there was a beach that actually. Where's Austria again? That's
Yeah.
They don't
um,
have what?
near
that's in
Germany.
Asia.
Austria?
That's in Asia.
It's Eastern Europe or Western Asia.
It's not either.
It's somewhere
near
in the
Germany.
globe over there. Yeah.
I wouldn't
Anyways,
class it as Eastern Europe, but anyway, go on.
somehow, right? The beaches turned. I'll quote this: blood red. And it was a huge scare. You know, the president of Australia, I
A
guess.
second ago, you just said Austria. Now you're saying Australia.
Yeah, I meant to say Austria then, but I came out Australia. So the president
on.
of Australia.
No.
actually commented
Is it
on-
Austria or Australia?
It can't, hang on, isn't it? Do you have to have beaches? You must have the sea. Next
And
to
I'm
you.
pretty
Is
sure
that correct?
Austria isn't touching the ocean.
Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's on the Mediterranean, isn't it?
No, Austria is
Austria.
in land. It's east of Germany.
North of Italy.
Austria is near Switzerland and Hungary, and Czech Republic.
Hungary.
heard it
There
here
is no
first.
ocean
There is
touching
no ocean.
Austria.
Yeah, so it's definitely Australia that you're talking about.
I think it's Australia, which is in the Pacific.
They've got a few beaches.
Somewhere in Spain, right? Their beaches actually flooded, and I guess it turned blood. I'll quote this: blood red. And I guess there was like a monster or something that they're blaming it on. And there's groups now. There's cults that are like forming because of this huge scare, and they don't know what it is. And like a group of scientists are like, oh, I don't know what's going on here, and they're all like confuzzled about this. And it comes to find out, right, that it actually was a monster. It was actually just a huge family of seals living off the coast of Spain, and somehow they all started to bleed. Don't know what it was, but that was what caused a huge scare over in Spain or whatever.
Well, that's terrible.
So there
But
you
can
go.
I just-
Isn't that bad?
Slightly off topic from what Kev's saying. I'm looking at your topics. Coalition of celebs that gather round with
Don't-
each other and be like, "Oi, Brad, Jelena, what you doing? You fell off the train. Break up, you two. Wait a fucking week, then get back together."
You've read my
Same-
topics.
Same with Justin Bevier. You who with no milk. What the fuck?
Why are you reading my topic? This is why I don't like this group topic thing. Okay.
What does that
I
even
keep my
mean?
topics.
Wait, you've got a link.
Everything
What
you
are you
said, that's
doing?
the blood red thing.
Yeah, so why don't we find out?
No, that's fine. Yeah, where is
No,
it, Hannah? Hannah's gonna find out.
I don't read that.
But my main thing is your topic 14 is you who with no milk. What the
Okay,
fuck?
hold on.
How did you not know?
Listen.
Wait,
Where is it?
I'll be
it's
honest,
got
okay?
Sydney.
Sydney, such Australia.
When
Exactly.
okay, I'll be honest. When I look for topics, I usually just read the title of the article and I just put it down. I don't bother to read the article. It's too long. Can't be bothered with that.
It's from
usually.
a plant, you moron.
What happened?
Hannah's reading the article about the blood red beaches.
Oh yeah, I should read this too.
Oh my god.
You didn't read it at all?
Okay, I think I know where you got your
I'll read that later.
Jelena topic from. There's a link, like to other news to the right of this article about Brad Pitt.
This is an interesting episode of the podcast, to say the
Oh my
least.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was. So
It's because I'm here.
I like the comment which someone posted saying, as for the quoted parts of the article, I definitely read them in an Australian accent.
Hello there.
Yeah, well, I did.
Although I can't find any quoted out. Oh,
Go on, Hannah, read it aloud in your best
no,
Australian
I
accent.
can't. I can't do it.
It's got quite a fishy smell to it.
That's amazing.
Did I actually get anything right in my
no,
story?
it's from an
No?
it's from algae. That's
It
like,
can irritate some people's skin, but generally not much more
The fuck
than
is
that.
algae?
Algae is like it's a build-up of particle. I don't know.
it's like
I know what it is, but I don't know what it is. If you know what I mean.
it comes from plants. And
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah,
it's
I
just like
understand.
plants and Anyway,
I know
It's
I
like
don't know.
everything that mixes up in the ocean, and it kind of. I think
Um,
Delicious.
So this was supposed to be really about like nerd culture and games and movies and TV shows. We're right now talking about algae, and on your list you've got things about Justin Bevier and Brad Jelena.
Okay, do you know what? This is
I
what
say
I
we
think.
skip that topic.
No. We're going into it. This is what I think, right? You know how like the celebrities, they're going around, but some of them are falling off the bandwagon. You know what I mean? They're like going under, and their careers are in jeopardy. So I reckon that Liam Neeson, Justin Pevier, like
Who's
grouped
Justin
up.
Bevier?
I spelled beaver wrong. God.
Okay.
Bieber.
Just making sure.
And they just they get together and they be like, hey, our careers are kind of going downhill here. PSY's Gangnam Style is #1 on YouTube now, and not Baby.
Yeah.
So Justin is all sad over that. Liam Neeson,
His career hasn't gone bad, has
people are going, coming around with monobrows now, and he's getting all afraid of that. So he's like, all right, come on, let's make a group, let's make a coalition here. And so every celebrity in the world meets up on like a Wednesday or something, and they just
I think it was Tuesdays in the article I read.
You read? There's an article about this?
No, I was kidding.
Really throwing him off.
Yeah. So basically, it's for celebrities that. No, I think this is true. I'm not 100% on my facts here, but basically they meet up and they just discuss, if they're together with someone. Like I say here, Brad Jelena, them, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. What are you guys doing? You fell off the train. You need to break up, you two, and then you wait a fucking week.
You're
and get back
literally
together.
reading what you've
I am
written
literally.
on this page.
Don't. That's not a problem, and that's the thing, though. Like, have you heard about Selena Gomez?
Can I just point out that this is so uninteresting?
What are you talking? I'm just trying. What is this show? Okay,
Oh,
what
hey,
did I sign up
before
for
we-
here?
Before we leave this topic,
Yoo-hoo
I actually
has
heard.
no milk? What?
What?
What is a yoo-hoo?
What? What are you talking about? You don't
A
know what
Yahoo.
Yoo-hoo is?
A
Is it
Yoo-hoo
like
is
a
like a
milkshake?
chocolate milk kind of thing.
Like a
You just don't have
milkshake
that?
type drink.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm a bit
So,
old to drink
what are we talking about
chocolate
again?
milk.
All I'm saying is that there's a coalition of celebrities. All right.
Okay,
Just
so
getting back
moving
together.
on to another topic. Unrelated to one of Kev's.
I think mine
Go on.
fit perfectly in this
I think it
podcast.
was lovely, Kev.
Thank you.
Back
I've
to the gaming sort of
Okay, yeah.
topics that we're meant to really speak about.
Oh, this is a gaming
Mike's got
podcast?
Gaming and,
Media.
and nerd culture, really. Media, like cool TV, stuff like that.
Oh.
Not Brangelina.
McDonald's
I don't
used to
really
sell
follow many
pizza in the
celebrities.
1980s.
Oh man, that would be delicious.
Whoa.
There you go.
Now, how is that gaming?
It's not.
You,
but
you
I'm-
eat pizza when you
What
game?
is this? Oh.
Popular
So-
food.
I love
Alright,
pizza.
okay, let's move
I'm a
on.
gamer and I love pizza.
Thank you, sir. You're
I think that'll
supporting the
hit.
cause. So,
Understand.
I found an article regarding Bungie's next game.
Ooh, yeah, Destiny.
It looks really freaking cool. It looks a lot like Warhammer, though, a lot of the pictures I've seen. But judging by everyone's silence, they don't know what Warhammer is.
No, I know what it is.
Hannah knows
but
what
I
it
never
is.
played
Yeah, I know what it is.
It looks a lot like Warhammer.
I used to play Warhammer.
Command and Conquer, I think in one of the articles it said that a lot of sharp-eyed picture looker-atters said that one of the pictures looked like shut up. Looked like a picture of Command and Conquer.
It does look. I can agree with that. It looks a bit like Command and Conquer as well. But I think it looks good. But Hannah made an interesting point earlier on.
Yes, they mentioned that they're not going for the approach that they did with Halo and appeal to more like older people and it being 18 plus and everything like that. Whereas it's 18 plus, not 16.
M is what it's M rated,
Oh,
which
so it's
is
mature.
like yeah.
But
Mature.
they said that they're going to be able to appeal to 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds.
It doesn't say that. It says a younger
No,
audience.
it says like age 7.
Yeah, I think it actually did say
Whoa,
that it was going to appeal
do I
to the
hear
7-year-old
stretching?
in you.
You
Oh,
stretching
appeal
the
to the
article here?
7-year-old in you, I think, is different to saying it appeals to 7-year-olds.
Okay, well, you was talking at the same time as me watching it, and everyone was talking in the TeamSpeak.
Well,
But anyway, I just think that's a very interesting step for them, because most of the people that do play Halo and everything that would follow Bungie would probably be around the mature age group.
yeah, no, I can agree with that. But the fact is that nowadays games aren't designed for, in the past, especially like when Halo started, games were really aimed at a higher audience in general. But nowadays, every game is designed for a younger generation because of a larger population of the people buying the game is a younger portion of people. If they keep making games for older generation, it's like, I love Armour, but they make, like, the Armour games are designed for an older generation, and that's why they don't do as well, because of simulation and stuff like that is more mature than, for example, Call of Duty, which is arcadey, and as a result, a lot more people buy it. And that's the thing. They want to make a game that a lot more people can enjoy. Older people play Call of Duty, and younger people play Call of Duty. So clearly, more simple stuff related to that older and younger people can relate to is better for money, and companies like money. To be simple.
I like money.
It's hard to get in the in between of making it too easy and making it too hard.
Well, that's the thing. It's like what the executive producer of whatever that game's called, the new Hitman game, said how they'd made the game difficult, and as a result, half the people that play it won't ever complete it because of they're too lazy to figure it out. Which is a shame, but sadly, that's just the way that gaming's going. Is gaming's becoming easier.
And it's like World of Warcraft. They've made a massive update to it and have made it significantly easier.
Yeah, I'd
and
agree.
the older players that did play and were thinking maybe I'll get my subscription back. They're not going to come back now because the game has probably completely changed for them, and it just seems like any other MMO now.
But that's a prime example of what I was saying, is that games now are, a large population of people that buy games are kids, so they need to make games appeal to kids more.
But you don't really hear about many young people playing World of Warcraft much.
Exactly, so that's what they're trying to fix.
I guess.
It's because you don't hear people talking about it because a lot of the people who play it don't talk to other people.
I guess.
Good job.
They don't leave
True
their
that.
basement.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of that episode, the South Park episode of World of Warcraft.
Now I have something that I really want to talk about, and that is the Walking Dead game.
What one?
The last-
the point and click one, the one that we played the other day.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
the
you
ending
guys.
of it.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man!
It's
I didn't-
such...
I didn't really like it too much.
I did, I thought it was great.
I thought they should have left it out of cliffhanger when Lee was about to die. Be like, or will he survive?
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, spoilers, of course, yeah.
Oh
But
shit!
doesn't matter, don't worry.
Lee actually did.
Whatever,
yes,
don't
okay,
worry.
Spoilers
But you
now.
have to realise that if he doesn't die, then everyone's going to be like, so hang on, he got bit in the last episode, in the 4th episode, right? Yeah? And he
Yeah.
gets bit in the 4th episode, and then they leave it on a cliffhanger about whether he's going to die or not.
Yeah.
And then you play the
Well-
entire 5th episode, and then they leave it on a cliffhanger if he's going to die or not. Like, they can't just keep leaving it on a cliffhanger, it needs to end at some point.
True that.
I think Clementine.
I'm interested to see what they're
Should
going to do,
walk.
like, if you play as Clementine or what.
That would be. I don't think. I don't know about that.
Oh, I think it will. I don't know. I think Rick's gonna come in.
I don't know
soon.
because I was just.
You think Rick might come? Sorry, go on, Hannah.
Yeah,
Sorry, what Kev said blew my mind.
Rictatorship.
No, but I think if you play as Clementine, because the Walking Dead game is pretty much like questions, answering questions, and thinking of your response and thinking of what you're going to do next. Clementine I mean, she's smart and everything, but she's not gonna be able to make decisions.
Yep.
But it doesn't have to pick up
Clementine,
exactly where it left
you
off. It can be
listening?
based like 10 years later, after, well, not 10 years, but like a year later when she's like, because she's like 9 years old. I guess, yeah, you don't really want to play a 10-year-old in a zombie apocalypse, do you?
No, because you're
Clementine,
gonna
if you're
be
listening.
around adults and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll be from Clementine's point of view. But
And
It's gonna be
Unless-
from Rick's.
They travel to like a kindergarten. Well, that's what it's called in America.
Children of the
land, isn't
Corn.
it? And it's all kid zombies, and everything's smaller, and
The entire game is based in a smaller environment.
yeah.
Interesting.
Sure.
There you go.
You could play as Carol. How about that?
Well, you can't play as anyone in the main TV show because
Why? They're not involved in the comics at all? I thought they
no,
were.
the comic is based on the TV show. No, sorry, the TV show is based on the comic, and the game is completely separate.
What? Wait. I thought the comic has nothing to do with the show.
No, the comic is the show, or the show is the comic, and the game is its own thing.
Oh. Whoa! I didn't know that. So Rick's not going to be in the game at all.
Rick will probably never be in the game unless the
Oh.
comic book ties in with those, like, whatever they do next to them.
Rick,
But they probably
no.
won't, because you have to bear in mind that they don't want to spoil the TV show. So
Yeah.
they, they
Oh,
want
yeah,
to do it in a
true.
way that is separate, because then it's two separate stories and people carry on watching both.
yeah, I'd
Doing
rather it
that.
be two separate stories.
Yeah, me too.
I have a
Yeah.
question about
Yeah.
the storyline. You know when Lee gets bit, and
Yeah.
he has the choice to either cut off his arm or not cut off his arm.
Yeah.
Has anyone played it where they just chose not to cut off his arm?
I don't
Yes.
think it's possible. Really?
Yes, I actually watched the playthrough where... Did you say not cut off his arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it when he does cut off his arm.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it where he didn't cut off his arm, and he actually still kind of uses it, but, you know, I don't know if, like, when you guys are on the ladder or whatever, does he pass out? Does he, like, pass out often?
When you're climbing up the ladder?
Or just, like, whenever, does he just randomly pass out?
No, he never passes out when... I don't think he does he?
Whoa,
Not on
he
a ladder, I
doesn't?
don't think.
He does. No. Does he pass out ever?
There's some
I don't
point,
think
yeah.
he passes out. Maybe?
He passes
Really?
out when he's got his hand cut off.
When his hand's getting cut off, he passes out, but after that, I don't think he does.
Really? Okay. So
Because-
if you
Oh,
choose
he
not to
does.
cut off his arm,
Because when Clementine has to save him.
Yes,
Oh yeah, when you're,
Yeah,
when you're
but-
walking away from the...
hotel.
Yeah.
yeah. But there's actually a couple other points before that where he will pass out if you didn't choose to cut off his arm. And basically, you just say if you say no, then you just walk around with a dead arm, basically, and
Yeah, because they can't make
ooh,
the game
and a big
punish you
thing
for not doing it.
is
For doing
right.
it.
You know when you're in the street or whatever, going to the hotel, right?
Yeah.
He actually, you know how he has a knife, right, in one
Yeah.
hand? He will take a piece of glass, and since his, like a piece of glass on the ground, all chipped and whatever, since his other hand is all dead or whatever, he can't really feel anything, so he picks up a piece of glass. He can still grip, though. He has nerves, I guess. And he grips a piece of glass, and his hand starts bleeding, and he could just go, you know, akimbo or whatever
Oh.
on everybody's ass and just start,
Mhm.
you know, dual weaponing, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. Really
Yeah.
awesome to see.
Well, I
So
mean, I
that's pretty
think
cool.
I think they really was a masterpiece. That game, easily the best game I've played this year.
This does all sound quite
Yeah.
nice, but I've just learned so much that I didn't know.
This is
sorry
actually an
about that.
educational podcast.
Yeah, these are spoilers for me too, guys. If you haven't watched it and you decided to watch it anyway, you're not the only one, right?
You
I would
just have you,
definitely say go watch it. If you don't want to play it, go
Yeah.
watch it. Because even though we played through it,
Yeah,
how many
Hannah and I
people
both
have
sit
we
there
watched
watching
and
different
sat-
playthroughs.
Yeah.
I've seen the entire last episode at least 2 or 3 times from different YouTubers.
Yeah. So I would recommend it.
Exactly.
also available on the iPad.
iPad,
Sponsor.
iPhone,
KevOS.
Xbox, OS. I think it's available on Android, PC, with both Steam and Origin. So yeah,
Origin.
It's available on iPod, you said?
Yes.
iPhone and
Yep,
iPad.
on the
and
iPod
iPod,
Shuffle.
I guess.
It's on the shuffle.
I'm gonna have to download that after the cast.
$5
Yep.
an episode. So $25 in total.
$5? That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. I can do it. It's worth it.
I'm good on
Speaking
PC personally. It's going to be 1,000 times better, but okay.
Speaking of dollars,
Yes.
the Euro Millions, which is a lottery,
In Europe,
a lottery in America.
they have something like that.
Euro Millions? What?
Euro Millions is basically a lottery around the entirety of Europe.
And basically, there's someone has a ticket who can that can claim. Hang on, let me get the exact figure.
Is it like the Mega Millions?
63,837,543 pounds and 60 pence.
Isn't it euros, not pounds?
No, that's pounds.
Wow.
It could be us. I mean, if we went back to England
Have you checked your numbers?
and bought a ticket, it could be us.
Basically, the ticket was bought in when was it bought in the 8th of July,
July?
and
Yeah.
they have until next Wednesday at 11 p.m.
Is it next Wednesday or not this Wednesday?
Not this Wednesday.
So
I
it's
think,
they have a
yeah,
week to
next
claim
week. Yeah, so the
So if
Wednesday
you're
coming.
listening, check your Euro Millions numbers.
Yeah.
We deserve at least 80% for telling you.
Where was
And I get the other 20%.
Stevenage in Hitchin, area of Hertfordshire. Hertfordshire.
Hertfordshire.
Oh, hooray.
Yes.
So
He's
That's
probably
pretty-
waiting to give it for someone for
British,
Christmas.
They'll be out of time. But if they don't claim it, then it'll
Today's
be
roll again.
no,
You'll get-
it will go to the National Lottery Good Causes, so it'll go to charity.
well, that's good then. I kind of hope it does
Very
go to
good.
charity.
Yeah.
Don't check your
Don't
lottery
check.
numbers. Don't do it.
All right. So here's how it works. If you intend on giving us the money, check your numbers. If you
Yeah.
don't intend on giving us the money, then don't
We will
check
give
it.
at
don't
least
give a
half of
shit.
it to charity. At least half.
Well, I'll take all of it and give half of it away to different people and like
Okay.
a couple quid to charity.
What?
There's
Hang on.
different people. One of them's me, right?
What is charity? Like what charity?
Charity is this new fast food place that's on Kickstarter.
Really? Oh, hold on. Let me look this up.
Googling charity fast food.
Were you asking like that as a serious question?
No, he wasn't. Kev never asked anything serious question.
Oh, thank God.
Ah, here we go. There's a cow here. This must be it.
Speaking of
Cows.
charity, Mayor's Edge 2 has been announced.
I don't understand how charity.
It does.
It doesn't, but it does. Mirror's Edge 2 has been
okay.
announced, and it was because as EA, specifically DICE, the developers of Battlefield and Mirror's Edge, have said that they don't want to become a Battlefield machine, and basically they don't want to become Infinity Ward / Treyarch, where they're just developing a new Battlefield game every year.
Right. Yeah.
So they're working on Mirror's Edge 2. And if I remember correctly, the first one wasn't amazing.
I didn't mind the first
What?
one.
What are you
It was
talking about?
okay, but it was
I
just-
enjoyed the gameplay for it a lot. I never actually had the game, but I got the demo and I would play it every day.
I played the demo about 1,000 times over, but frankly, that was the best part, the first level.
I didn't quite
Is that?
like
is
the
that the-
game. I mean, it was a bit fiddly for me.
That's the thing, it was very fiddly. The first level, the only reason I was so good at it was because I'd done it 1,000 times. I thought every other level was going to be really innovative, and every other level wasn't, in my opinion.
Still got it.
Now, what is that game? Is that the game with the Asian chick where she
That's
runs
the game
around
with,
with
yeah,
rooftops?
it's based in the future where information isn't allowed to be transported or something, and then you have like runners, and they run across rooftops to transport information.
To transfer information? Sorry.
Yeah, so like
Yeah, like a mail
basically,
carrier.
Yeah, like a mail carrier, but they're against the law.
What are you talking
So-
about? In the
It's like-
future, obviously they would have like instant messaging, right? Text them. Why don't they
Seth,
just text?
Seth, Kev, it's a game.
I don't understand this. If they're gonna make a game in the future, and when they don't know the future, obviously it's gonna be advanced more than us. I don't understand this. I don't like
it's
this.
EA, man. It's EA. EA don't know what they're talking about, do they?
EA, if you're listening.
Origin. Ugh. Let me guess. It's only on Origin.
I don't know. I think a massive. And to be honest with you, the reason that EA games are only on Origin is actually Steam's fault.
Let's not get into the debates here. Let's
I
not
can't
get into
remember why,
debates.
but I remember reading it was. Okay, let's
Isn't that
not
what
get
a
into debates.
podcast? Is that
But
not
I hate
what-
Origin.
Okay.
No
Speaking
debates.
Speaking of EA, Minecon was the weekend just gone.
Right.
Yeah,
EA
I actually saw a
made
bit of
Minecraft,
that.
didn't it?
Saw a
Where's
bit
the
of that.
link?
I'd have a link for that.
No, sorry. What's the link is into the subjects, the two
I believe
subjects.
I remember reading that at some point in the past, EA attempted to buy Minecraft.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I
Really?
don't know if that's true in any way.
Now,
No, you just make that up.
Could have done.
I actually did click on the podcast. Not the podcast, the live stream of Minecon. And the only thing that when I first clicked on it, I just see Minecraft chick up there sweating so much. And I was
Yeah,
like,
she was just
how
standing
is
on the
this?
stage
Yeah.
talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, didn't she look so
Lydia,
sweaty?
the events manager for
Oh.
What's
Was
it
she
called?
sweaty or was it
Mojang.
just me?
Well, in honesty, and it's the same with
It was
anyone
pretty
else that goes
disgusting.
on. When you're on a stage like that, like the lights are really
The
hot.
lights are so hot.
Doesn't matter though. You use sunscreen for that.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, why didn't she put on... I don't know.
My favourite
I
panel
just clicked away.
was the Mind Crack panel. I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Explain Minecraft.
Minecraft is a collection of Let's Players that that they have a server which is whitelisted, and basically it's just recorded from about 20 different angles, and it's an amazing community. Run by Good.
If you guys want to see Minecraft footage, go to my channel, Mr. Minecraft Director,
You're not
and
home.
subscribe to me. I am actually on Minecraft.
You are not. If you were, I'd be very jealous. But yeah.
That was some
another
good
thing-
self-advertising, though, Kev.
He does it all the time.
Subscribe!
But something interesting that I think was mentioned was the Minecraft API. Do you guys
What's
know anything
that?
about it?
Ooh,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
you
yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
you don't have to have a custom launcher for a mod pack, right?
Yeah, basically what it does is servers, basically mods will be done like as in inverted commas a plugin for your server, and your client will also have plugins. And what happens is when you join with the vanilla launcher for Minecraft, if a server has plugins on it, your client will come up and say, "This server has plugins on it. Would you like to download the plugins to your client?"
Oh.
And
That would
your client will automatically download them, and once it's downloaded, your certain plugins will give you the option to configure them if they're certain client-side plugins, and there you go. You'll go on your way.
I actually heard
I feel like
that...
that's a really great step up.
Yeah, I heard-
And on the
Wait.
main menu, there'll be a button to click where you can install plugins to your client for like single player.
Now that's for single player stuff or when you're connected to a server. Now, I heard that a long time ago that Bucket workers or whatever, Bucket employees were working with Mojang.
Yeah,
to...
Bucket Mojang basically hired a bunch of the Bucket guys to make the API
Okay.
because if they have the Bucket API, which has already, changed Minecraft servers and the way they
Yeah.
work, and they wanted to basically give them
Now-
unlimited access to the code so they can
You know
make...
how
like
Bucket
that.
is now though. Like if you want to start up a server, will Minecraft go away from the really basic Minecraft server and just have Bucket as the default?
Well, no,
Minecraft
that's the
server?
thing. That's the thing. The API is a replacement for Bucket.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
getting rid of Bucket,
What's
and
gonna
they're just
happen
going to
is-
have that with the
Yeah.
normal launcher.
Yeah, what you're going to find is
Ooh.
you're going to get you have Towny for...
Right.
But you're going to have Towny, but it's going to work 1,000 times better. It's going to be able to have Towny will have a client-side version, which will then allow you to just do more with your plots and stuff like that. But so also small plugins like land protection like that. But also you'll be able to make a plugin both server-side and client-side that adds mobs and adds different blocks. Your basically Buildcraft will become a plugin, and then any server that wants Buildcraft puts Buildcraft on their server, and they don't have to worry about permissions from the developers and stuff like that. It's amazing what
That's
what's
very
gonna
cool. Good job.
Wouldn't they be able to also? I heard something about being able to put more creatures on the
Damn
you know,
you!
on
That's exactly what
multiplayer.
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, that's the thing. The point is if
I'm
the
sorry,
Mo Creatures
Hannah.
developer,
It's alright.
if the Mo Creatures developer he'll just have to make a, because what happens is it's if you want to get a plugin now, you go to the Bucket website, and you'll go to it's the same for Minecraft with these plugins. You'll go to the Minecraft website, you go to dev.minecraft.net, and it's all the plugins are there and stuff like that. But Dr. Zark, the guy that makes Mo Creatures, all he'll have to do is make an account, upload his plugin, the server side and the client side, and there you go. People just download it. But the problem is he doesn't like people using his mod, like distributing his mod as part of a mod pack. So I don't know how a lot of mod developers will feel about that. But a lot of mod developers need to grow up and realise that their mods work better with other mods.
I have a question now about updating. You know how Minecraft will update and break all the mods? That's
not going to happen anymore, because the way it's going to work, the only thing that will break the plugins will be if the engine is tweaked. Because what they're doing is they're making the vanilla game its own plugin. So you'll have the engine, and then the vanilla game will be a plugin.
Okay. I get
So
you.
basically, if there's an update to the vanilla game, they can update the vanilla game without
It would be
touching the engine
separate.
code. Yeah,
Separate,
so
yeah.
as long as they don't update the engine code, which of course they will do every so often,
Yeah.
but as long as they don't update the engine code, the game won't break.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
very
major-
Good job.
Oh,
Minecraft.
Won't
Won't that
That's
also
bloody
make
hell,
it run a little bit better? I heard.
Well, that's their hope. I mean, every update they hope that they make the game run a bit better.
It seemed to run fine.
Someone during the Q&A they had about the API, some guy goes, so I've heard that the API is going to cause lag, and one of the guys on the panel was like, well, no, like we don't want lag, so if it was causing lag, we would fix the lag.
Yeah. The guy after him asked, "Do you even lift?"
No, that was a different panel, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
And someone goes up to the API panel and says to Jeb, at the beginning of the Q&A, Jeb goes, so this is about the API. Please only ask things about the API and modding. And this kid goes up and stands in front of the microphone and goes, so, I was level 30 the other day and I enchanted my sword and only got knockback 2. Are you going to fix that?
Wow.
And Jeb just looks at him and goes like,
What the
no,
fuck?
we're not fixing that. It's supposed to be a gamble. When the kid just looked like you're a fucking arsehole, Walker.
He should have just said, no, in fact, I'm gonna figure
Make
out
it
what your
worse.
character name is and make it so you never get anything better than knockback 2 ever again.
Yeah, no, that's the problem with a lot of Minecraft. The thing is with a lot of the Minecraft community, they don't realise how good this is and how much this is going to change Minecraft.
Well, a lot of the people that play Minecraft, the majority of people don't know how servers work and everything, and don't have any, interest
Yeah.
in learning about plugins and mods and everything. There's like, oh, great, there's a server here with loads of mods on it, let's join it. And they don't really put much thought into how the mods got there and how they set it up.
Well, with this, it will be even easier to forget how the mods got there, because frankly, this is going to fucking make Minecraft amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Hannah, that was me like a month ago.
Yeah. There you go.
And
Now he's
Luckily,
starting a
it's
homage
changed.
to Arcit
And
and
it's,
starting his own server.
And that's actually still me.
Pretty much. No, it's amazing stuff. Anything
Did you
else?
know
Oh, go on.
it takes about 4 seconds for silence to become awkward?
Alright,
I
guys,
didn't know
and
that.
go.
Sponsored by Heinz Ketchup.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go. That silence was sponsored by Heinz Ketchup.
There you go.
I closed the list.
Do we link you?
No, I put it back.
We made it.
Right.
We made it, everybody!
So, moving on to our next topic. Do we have anything? We don't really have much else.
Oh! Yes, I do. Do you have one, JJ?
Yeah, I'll have one in 1 second.
Take your
Okay.
time, bro.
Yeah, no, take your time. In the meantime,
you are
we can
more
talk about-
likely to
Oh,
memorize.
Oh.
Seth, can you
Hey.
only hold down your push to talk button when you're talking?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Because when you hold it down and you're not talking, we can just hear a really loud noise.
What on earth is that?
Fucking hell, what's all these noises?
You guys hear that? That's
That's,
awesome.
like, that's your washing machine, is it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, you're more likely to you're more likely to memorize what you've written if you wrote it in blue ink.
Okay.
Carry on,
That's
Kevin.
Is that
strange.
it? Was that the topic you were trying to find for like ages?
Yeah.
I guess
Alright.
because it's a colour, like different to
Yeah,
black,
I suppose it's colourful.
so
isn't
it stands out in your brain more. I don't know.
Brain.
There's probably a scientific reason behind it, which we don't know about.
So, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to let everybody know about my new Christmas album being released next month. So it's called A Very White Christmas with Kevin.
Sounds very racist.
No, I'm talking about the snow, okay?
Oh,
That has
of course.
nothing to do with race, JJ. Don't
It has
do that.
nothing to do
Okay.
with race.
So, I've not...
What, have we heard of any of the songs?
Yep. It's mostly just covers, you know. I do We Are Young, do that a little bit, and just like...
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Actually,
We haven't talked
recorded
about it.
that. You've recorded that, haven't you?
Yeah,
It's on YouTube. We'll link that in the description.
Yeah, well, in Kevin
Yep.
doing We Are Young.
Yep, you guys can see that. Check that out. Oh man, that's probably the best video I've ever done.
You look good in that.
And the
Joe,
best
by way.
video I've
Thanks.
ever seen.
Do you guys like my COD shirt? I thought that was a really nice COD
Yeah,
shirt.
it's nice.
Stylish.
Amazing.
Really, I like how you just jumped up and flew away.
Yeah,
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, that
I'm
was a good
actually
bit.
Superman's son.
Do you wear red pants?
Yeah, I actually got some on right now.
Well, unless we have anything else to discuss, I'd like to thank everyone for listening.
Yeah, because last week's was so long.
It's not even that we have anything else to discuss. We're just going off on tangents left, right, and centre tonight.
I
Yeah.
guess.
bit of a
Disorganized.
strange
Maybe.
episode.
Okay. Maybe I should start actually reading my topics.
That'd be good.
I
I think
recommend that.
that's a beautiful
And
idea, Kevin.
Maybe, possibly, this is just a thought. Maybe find some gaming and nerdy
Yes,
topics
that is
other than.
also good.
Good idea.
Okay. Alright. I'll get on that.
Awesome
Don't worry.
stuff. Well, I would like to thank everyone for listening, and everyone's YouTube channels will be in the description. Frankly, this was the least organised podcast I've ever listened to, but I still think it's great.
Because you were in it.
I was in it, exactly. You're in it.
It's mostly because of me and my
Mostly
topics.
because of Kev's topics.
Yeah.
At least we didn't talk about the X Factor like some of us wanted.
Hey, guys, have you seen the latest America's Next Top Model?